What is up, everybody? How are we doing? Hope you're well. As always, we're late, mostly because the game told me the race started at a different time. Hope you're well. Welcome to patch 1.3, everybody. We have Catalunya. But I couldn't possibly. I hardly know her. Hope you're all well. Hope people have had a chance to get on to the sim and give it a try. Hello, Cool. John, Vadim, Alex. Hopefully, Vadim, if you are about today, we might be able to race for longer than about 8 corners. And hopefully, touch wood, there is no technical issues this time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Oh, so who's had a chance to try it? Who's Barcelona? Anyone been to see Manuel? Are we jumping? Oh my god, the UI is balked. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, fine. Beautiful. Second place last race. Very, very nice, Alex. Love to see it. We're using Portimao setups because that's all I can be bothered to try and figure out, and we're going to go safe as well. Well, that is not ideal, Jason, is it? I've got a very... It's taking a lot of time and issues to load stuff, and when it does load, it's still kind of balked. So that's fun. I haven't had any races with people yet, so I don't know if there are disappearing cars yet. That's still yet to be found out. Oh no, I'm giving away all of Go's secrets. I do apologise. A secrets house for a track that definitely isn't this one. Oh look, the hypercars are totally full of that car we didn't know what was coming. And the rest of it is all BMWs because it's now a featherweight. So let's go P1, but LMU push off. Yeah, that sounds like a dentist thing. Yeah, no, I believe that. Another thing with AMD GPUs. Okay, hopefully that gets fixed soon. I have one other update. The driving may be a bit shonky. Because we are trying driving in shoes. So normally I'm a sock boy, but I have, as we're going out to shed, I need sim racing shoes really for that, rather than socks, because for some reason I've told myself that's what we're doing. So there may be we may be a bit off pace while I get used to not being able to feel things immediately underfoot. So, bear with on that one. Yeah, I'm doing the 1 hour WEC experience one. We're going straight in with this. We're ripping the band-aid off. We have done a grand total of 3 laps. 1 to get the thumbnail, and then 2 flying laps to kind of figure out the track. What I've learned is there's a lot of curbs you don't want to touch because they are very, very angled with the dangle, and they will just push you off the track, which is cool. No, not just yet, mate. Not just yet. Livery is. I have been spending a lot of time making liveries, but not today. Oh, steady. That's one of the angles of the dangle that will just yeet you off the track if you hit it wrong. So that's one that's going to take a little bit of working out. Yeah. No, the timing's also wrong. The schedule said this started at 10:15, and then at 9:15 it said it had half an hour to go. So, like, oh. Okay, well, let's bring stream forward half hour. That's real easy to do. Okay, cool. Game volume seems really quiet to me now. Let me know if it's quiet for you guys as well. Oh, scrubbing. 94% in my ears. Right, that all the way up. Yeah, I've made a couple of liveries. Yeah, I'm doing a league race at the end of the month for every other weekend for about 2 months roughly. I think it ends starts late April, ends mid to late June. So I'm doing a livery for that one. They're not very complicated in any stretch of the imagination. They are. If you remember the man filter sort of cell shaded AMG from Nürburgring, like 2020, something like that, 21. They're all inspired by that. They're all like sort of just very comic book style, just effectively drawing the outline of the car on the car. That is that kind of deal, basically. But yeah, I'm not particularly well versed in designing like Photoshop stuff. Although I use Affinity because I don't like paying Adobe any extra money. I kind of know my way around it. Yeah, I've made a few. I've made about 3 liveries. I've done it for the BM, the Merc, and the McLaren. Basically, any car I've spent a serious amount of time in or done a team event in, I've made a livery for, basically. So, okay, yeah, you're a bit more dedicated to liveries than I am. But yeah, I've had a stab at making my own liveries. Appreciate. I'm glad that earned me a follow. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. 140 slow point slow. Beautiful. Starting off as we mean to go on. 50 liveries. Yeah, I'm at like 3. So I make very rudimentary ones, and just use those over and over again, basically. The Lexus I haven't designed one for yet. That's one I'm designing now. You're working on a Ferrari one right now. Are we hoping at this patch that people are actually going to use that car? Are we hoping that the Ferrari's not just going to be a steaming pile now? Has anyone tested it yet? Have we got any reports of this, that the Ferrari might actually be a usable car anymore? But if you hang around to the end of the hour race, I'll show the liveries I have designed. So they're very, very, very simple. I'm not, as I say, I'm not particularly well versed in it, but I can stumble my way through it. Yeah, I have a very, very vague understanding of it, and I can kind of process it. I'm sure everything I do is not a best practice by any stretch of the imagination. It's basically just drawing lines on top of the livery PDF or TVG or whatever it is, and then exporting it. That's basically the limit of my... Why do I keep breaking on top of the hill? That's the limit of my livery editing. No. Okay, need to do something better there. I don't think I need to be stamped on the brake as much as I do. 145.5. So I managed to get a 144 summit on my second flying lap. So we have pace somewhere, more than what we have right now. We're going to hope it's in the tyres. It's also probably in piss poor throttle application. Like that, just being slow off the corner. And just doing my usual overslowing. That was better off there. Yeah, I'm assuming the new UI I think is just balked right now. Like, it's not lining up very well. The actual like clickable areas don't match up very well at all. So I'm just assuming that the new UI isn't actually the new UI. It's just kind of like fucked up, you know. I honestly wish they would stop fucking with it so much. Like, we shouldn't be on revision 5 of a UI by patch 1.3. That's kind of insane. Yeah, build a new track. Oh, we got a sneaky better time in there right at the end. We're still very, very, very slow. But that'll do. Yeah, the UI is making my game like chug something fierce. Wow, look at all of those Genesis. Look at all these chickens. 42. Fuck me, I'm so far off the pace. Jesus. All right. we have goals and aims, gentlemen. We have things to aim for. And that's called not being last.
Teams and drivers go to the grid before the race starts.
Put on wow. Safe race load. I'm just gonna need all of it, right? I could do another couple of clicks on that because usually I'm a bit heavier footed than game intends. Where the car actually feels a bit over rotatey. I might add a bit of preload. Go with that. We need a pit. Oh, it's a fuel. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Have we got a cheeky fuel save race? It's been a minute. We want to go to fuel target. What do we think? +2? I reckon we should be able to get +2 out of this. +3. What are we going to need? Pit lap 30, ghost lap 30, potentially 35. Let's see if we can aim for a +4, shall we? Should we make things spicy on our first race here? See if we can Lyco our way to something better than where we should be. Obviously, God, I want us to drive as well. Spice is good, right? Spice is the spice of life. Fuck me! What is going on? Why can't people drive to the grid like just like a normal fucking person? Wow, this is cursed. Right, hold on to your butts, boys. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
I love the fact the radar took a minute to load there. That's great. This is going to be hell. Oh, shit me, hello. Might have been my fault. That's probably my fault as well. Drifting wide. Sorry, boys. I am being the person who knocks right now. It knocks into each other. More dead. Spinning BMW. Amazing rejoin by the McLaren there. Beautiful. And that's P13, boys. That's just how we do. Easy. I don't know what gear to be in that corner. One feels too high and second feels too low. No, steady. P12, beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Skill alone, mate. Absolute fucking skill alone. And yeah, John, our plan is to actually try and fuel save a fair amount, to be honest. That's a big lift to coast. That's half the straight to get that. I don't know if we're going to make that. But we'll give it a go. We might make it. We just might be way too slow to actually make it work. Wait, have I been stupid and just... No, because that fuel reading definitely said 30-something at the beginning of the race, right? No, it says 20-something. How does that work? Am I just being an idiot? Did I read numbers wrong? Can I not math? Am I just dangerously dehydrated and I can't read numbers? I swear it said 30-something laps to begin with. Was that just a UI bug? Alright, we'll see what happens when we go over the line this time. And don't worry, boys, we got we are the kings of Lift Coast, he says as he very sadly slides out of the corner. Oh my god, what is... Okay, thanks McLaren. Cheers for straightening me up. Don't fucking flash at me, I lost rear grip. What do you want me to do, Bellend?
9.08.
Oh, I'm so fucking tempted to stamp on the fucking brake pedal. Just making this guy just sit behind me now, because fuck you. Flashed me 8 times down the fucking straight because the car snapped on me. What the fuck do you want? Oh my god, people. Anyway, calm down now. The fuck is going on with you, you bellend? What do you want? You just clipped me. Right, let's just spam the flash button at him 8 times, shall we? Fucking hell, man. What is with people?
7.60.
Does maybe the number 11 car think that maybe number 39 car is probably going to be a little bit slower than his? Holy dive, Batman. Okay. Beautiful. Well done. Like, what? He had so much room on the inside. Like, this is split 1. This is the best that LMU has to offer at 9:45 on a Tuesday afternoon on patch day. But yeah, I'm slow, I get it. But, you know, the track came out today. Do you think maybe people who can't sit on the game all day might be a bit slower? I'm still trying to figure out what fucking gears to take what corner in. Fuck me. Also, this setup is a bit floaty for my liking. It does tend to just give up on you. Oh, we're pushing a little bit there. Okay, fine. This is using the port mouse setup from Go. 45.55. 40 slow point, slow, in other words. No, don't get me wrong, I know Catalunya the track because I've raced here on Forza and other shit. But what I don't know is how to get this car around this track in this sim. That's what I'm learning right now. And people out here like expecting everyone to be fucking esports pace on the rip. I just got to settle in, figure out what the setup wants from me as well. Like, figure out what curbs I can run, what curbs I can't, when to apply throttle, what gear to be in, that sort of thing. Okay, first apparently is fast through there, so we'll store that in the back of our brain. It's one of the ones where if you're off, you can lose a lot of time. Like this is very much a rhythm track because of how long the bends are and just the radiuses of the corners and stuff. That final corner is very important, and I cannot figure out how to do it right.
144.86.
Hey, how you doing, mate? But I don't know if I want to go... Do I want to be slow into that corner? I guess I probably want to be a bit slower than I'm going to maximise exit. I'll keep this a bit tighter because the hypercars. Please don't kill me, thank you. I think I'm just not carrying enough speed through a lot of these corners, to be honest. Just not trusting the grip. Not expecting the car to hold, that kind of thing. Yeah, not too bad, mate, not too bad. We had a bit of a frantic start to this race here. A lot of people expecting me to be up to pace already and getting very annoyed at me for being slow. When you're watching, you've watched more laps of me on in this race than I've done before this race. What is going on with that car in that corner? It really just sort of snaps. I think I'm just carrying too much speed into it, right? Woofed, hello. That's gotta be. I'm just carrying too much speed into that right-hander. The rear's just giving up. 21 hours on the Mustang every day, damn son. Oh my god. More shithousery. Absolute cinema happening right now. Is it rear left, you reckon, yeah? Yeah, I suppose it is a bit. Okay, another dead. Hyper dies again. I think that was the Porsche that killed him that time, though. I don't know what this Porsche's doing. Oh my god, hello. Okay, he's gone. That was scary. He's back. No, he's behind me. He's Alright, he's gone. Confused.
6.93.
I mean, I'm being a struggle bus just because I'm just being an idiot in a lot of these places, right? I'm still learning. Is this based on the tyre deck? Is this worth potentially taking lefts at the pit stop? Because that's some pretty severe left-hand side deck, right? Yeah, it very much is another one bites the dust, isn't it? Because that works on two metaphors, because it means they've died, and it also means they're in the gravel. It's a multi-level pun. I enjoy multi-level puns. Stay away from this guy, because I've seen him kill two LMP3s. Two P3s, right? GT3s even. Oh my god, what is that line? Come on, me. There's a lot going on in my brain right now. I'm driving with shoes for the first time rather than socks. So I'm having to try and process that and like a lack of feel compared to what I normally get versus and on a track that I don't normally drive on. By way of it's not been in the game yet. No, give me the penalty. Just do it. 46 for the guy in front. How come everyone is arriving to that corner so much quicker than I am? Am I just undervaluing the speed there? Can you carry more speed through that corner? It doesn't feel like you can. Or is it the guy behind me? Is he just coming in like super hot in the corners? Really unnerving because he keeps appearing very big in the mirror. That's better. It feels less detailed, to be honest. I haven't changed any of my smoothing settings or anything like that, but yeah, it doesn't feel as. I'm wondering if that's part of the sort of disconnected feeling I've got right now as well. Is just the new force feedback on top of everything else, on top of a new track that I've barely done any laps in before this race, and driving in trainers rather than socks for the first time. I think I'm just wondering if there's just a lot of learning curve happening right now. There's a better line through there. Turn off the mirror. Yeah, no, fair shout. Could do that. I would get rid of that unnerving feeling. It honestly feels like a lack of detail compared to what it was before. The curbs, some of the curbs have vibration to them, some don't, and I don't quite understand it. I don't know whether they're putting like more natural smoothing in or something, maybe. we need to figure out this corner. I'm guessing we don't touch the brake and we just downshift, right? Looks like we just downshift.
That time was a 140.
No, I didn't turn the vibration effects on because that just makes noise, and I don't like the force feedback. I mean, probably what I'm feeling is the force feedback's just not as noisy as it was before. I'm used to LMU like just having a shit ton of noise in it, right? So it's probably the lack of that is what I'm feeling. It feels different. I can't tell if it's better or worse. It just is different. Like, because the vibration effects give you noise and like engine vibrations. Like, why? I don't need to know engine vibration. I can hear that. Like, I get it from an immersion standpoint, but from a force feedback setting, giving me information to drive quicker, all that does is just hide more important information. So, like, engine vibration is cool from a like immersion standpoint, but from a like give me information to drive quicker with, it's not that. This corner is just being an absolute bellend. I have no confidence in the car going to that corner at all. Whoa. Yep. Big snap. Oh dear.
That time was a 146.4.
And I know exactly what I did wrong as well. There's too much stuff for me to pay attention to consistently lift coasting right now. I mean, I think we're close to actually making it, right? We got 12 with 21.3 of fuel in the car. I need to short shift more. Well, that's telling me. But if I actually start driving properly, we're only like what, half a lap off? From a no stop, and we're better on VE than everyone else. I mean, we're not good on fuel, but that's beside the point. I can figure that. I can fix that bit. Hey Perry, how you doing, mate? Oh my god. Slow down, please. Yeah, I upped the fuel ratio too. I mean, it's not... oh, fuck me. It's not using the standard fuel ratio setup for this track. It's using the Portimao fuel ratio, so I probably just got that completely wrong. Oh my god. It's been really bad right now. My brain it legit feels overloaded with information right now. It's like trying to relearn everything at the moment. Yeah, but I didn't check any of that before I loaded a Portimao setup. So I would have just loaded the fuel ratio for that setup. Like, I didn't check it when I did after qualifying for what fuel ratio I was actually doing. So we're just a bit light on fuel. It might come back to me over the stint if we lift coast a bit better and we short shift a little bit. Okay, that's an interesting way of trying to get past. Yeah, I know, I can look at it now, but it's not really going to help me now, is it? Like, all it's going to do is tell me the right number for next time, which I guess is obviously useful for next time. But there's not much I can do about it now because we're trying not to stop. So. Get off the curb. Thank you. Ah! Gotta keep off the gravel. 0.93 is what we should be at, and I think we're at 0.91. So we can remember 0.93 for next time. But we've got a lot more VE than we do fuel, so this is going to be interesting. No. Sorry if I'm missing a lot of chat. This is not exactly the easiest track to look at chat in, unfortunately. I'm doing my best.
Lap 146.65.
Need to do a bit better on fuel rate, fuel saver, but we're going to miss by 1 lap at the moment. Felt better through there, but also didn't feel like I had much grip. I'm just going to put it down to absolute shag left side tyres now. Keep carrying too much speed into that. Keeps wanting to bite on me.
Time 145.23.
I'm going to pit with 2 to go. It's going to be annoying. Ah, it's going to be annoying if we lose this because of fuel ratio. Have to keep short shifting. Hopefully we can make up the deficit. That's a big old deficit to make up though. A whole lap's worth of fuel versus VE. Oh my god, why is this track still not sinking in? I'm still making the same mistakes I was making like 20 minutes ago. Whoa, steady. Yeah, it's just annoying. Like I know there are. I can see the things I'm doing wrong in certain areas, and then I try and fix it. And I do it once or twice, and then I stamp on the brakes at the wrong fucking time, and unbalance the car, and have to try and catch it again. And I'm just annoyed at myself more than anything else. Man, the guy behind still wants 60% VE. You kidding me? And 58. Fucking hell. What's the pit stop loss for this one? Do we know? It's quite a long pit stop here, isn't it?
Lap 145.50.
Adopt a cat feel more at home. You can't just have to let them sort of let them have their own space to begin with. I think it's one of the things you want to do with them. It's like just let them explore on their own terms. If they want to be with you, they will. If they don't, they won't. That kind of thing. Oh no, neither of mine were adopted, unfortunately. They were had them from kittens, so they kind of grew up with everything like being theirs, you know. Until dogs turned up anyway. Milk it? No, that's probably not it. Probably not it. I would not recommend that, especially if it's a boy cat. Cats choose their favourite people, that's for sure. Oh, where am I going? Well, it felt better. Delta doesn't really tell me much about it. Hey. Seem to have started the lap quicker than we did our quickest lap, so that's at least a good sign, I guess. I mean, that Garcia guy who was in such a rush to get past me and flashed me like 18 times is only 8 seconds down the road. Right, that's him going through the hairpin there, I think. Hey Mark, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Barcelona. We are not learning it very well, as you can see. I've definitely raced Wainwright before, that's for sure. I know that name. Hey Mark, how you doing, mate? We are struggling to learn Catalunya right now. We're also desperately trying to find an extra lap's worth of fuel because we've got a fuel ratio very off. So we're short shifting a fair bit. Along with your standard lift and coast. We're going to try and see if we can get 35 laps out of a tank. I think we're on for 34 right now. Sure. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try and go for an apex there, because you were somewhere in the postcode. I enjoy the track. It's tough to learn. I'm struggling to learn it right now, like to be of a decent pace and consistency. But there is also new force feedback. I am also racing in shoes for the first time as well, so I'm trying to get used to that. There's a number of things that are just making me feel a little bit off right now when it comes to driving. At least they're the excuses I'm going for anyway. Just getting those racing driver excuses in early, you know. The guy behind is doing a very good job of lifting and coasting. We can get our fuel back in line. We're one lap off making it, I think. Oh my god, fucking hell. Yeah, just park it next to me as we go in for the apex of the fucking corner over the hill. Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. Yeah, sure. I can understand why you're in why I've seen you be part of 3 accidents now. Doing that move, I can understand why I've seen you kill 3 GT3s. That is for sure. Hey. Oh. We've got Red Bull livery. Careful, everyone. This Merc does not look like he's having fun. I'm guessing he has cooked his tyres as well. Thank you for the bump.
Lap 146.04.
And it shows how much I've been concentrating on like everything else. The fact I've only just realised that the McLaren in front is actually a lapped car. This guy is on the struggle bus right now with his Merc. Not really any rush to get past him as yet, because we are still trying to get fuel back. So we can get some free Lyco out of this guy, of just sitting in tow. We'll take it. We're very nearly at the point where we don't need to pit as well, based on the fuel calculations. There we go, I'll take the freebie. Hey, there one. Yeah, not bad, mate. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Just a bit of a struggle learning this new track with all the other changes that have gone on as well. Using a setup that's not particularly for this car and track as well probably isn't the easiest way to get to learn it. But willing to soldier on. I'm fed up making excuses for myself now. The name of this track is Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya. Sorry, Barcelona. The TH is important. Yeah, I know. The moment we like, oh yeah, we'll just sit behind our free Lyco, guy just darts out again. Oh wait, you're trying to Lyco behind me. Sorry, let me just get out of your way. Oh okay, yeah, cheers mate. Thanks for that. I mean, everyone in front of me is quicker than me, right? So, as we do in most things, we have to make up for it in other areas, which isn't in just raw pace, because we don't have that. Really, Chad? Everyone said, like, you're the first person who says he hasn't liked it. Everyone else says it's driving really nice. Hey, no worries, Dan. I'm glad you feel better, mate. Just need to continue to be on the mend. We're going for this WEC experience. Looks to be the race I've been waiting for ages. It looks to be, if you could do it, you can Lyco your way through it. We are one lap away from being able to no stop. The guys behind me are doing that. So we got to find a little bit, and weirdly enough, we're fuel limited more than we are VE limited because I loaded a portable setup and the fuel ratio was wrong. So we would make it on VE right now. It's just fuel that's the problem. So you just need to short shift it. Oh, freebie. Yep, TY.
That time was a 146.27.
Yeah, some pretty interesting ones in LMU this week, that's for sure. Load of weekly special events as well. Load of options for that. Wish I had my shed up and running now so I could do some of the 9 o'clock races. There's loads to pick from. What do you mean? What car for your livery, Ollie? It's the Mustang. It can only be the Mustang, surely. About the most redundant question ever asked. Man, if we had the right fuel, we'd be fucking cooking right now. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's like it's yours. Two, one for every car. Yeah, there you go. There's the easy one. There's the option.
145.35.
Looks like people were in the first round of pit stops by the looks of it. Man, this is real. If it goes to 34, we're good. If it goes to 35, we're fucked. Apparently, according to the... Oh, that could be based on VE, though, rather than on fuel. Can someone math me? Where are we? 27, so that is beginning of 34. We've got fuel for right now, I think. Right? We have 7 laps from lap 28. That's 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Hey Luke, how you doing, mate? Sorry about it. I've seen you've been in it for a bit and I just didn't say hi to you. I saw you posting the emotes. Sorry, that's it. There's a lot going on in my brain right now. I'm trying to fuel save while learning a new force feedback on a new track. It's, my brain's cooked. If it stays 34, I'm good. What, on fuel, yeah? Not on VE. Because we're a lap shy of fuel versus VE. And I don't know if the computer is working out fuel or VE. On fuel. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing in short shifting just to try and maximise the fuel buffer. I mean, worst case, we just wait for LMP lead to lap us, right?
Time 146.37.
Where is it? Shouldn't. Oh, he's actually going to pass us not that long there. Shit. That's not good, is it? Yeah, I mean, the main issue is we start with the wrong fuel ratio because I forgot I loaded the port mouse setup for Catalonia and I didn't check to see what ratio I should have had. But it just depends on how many laps this is going to go. If it's going to go 34 or 35. If it's 35, we're fucked. If it's 34, we're fine, apparently. P1 is currently going through turn 3 now. So he's a good half lap behind me right now. So there is a chance we get lapped one more time. Alright mate, I gave you all the inside. You can at least give me a little bit of the outside on the exit. Yeah, fingers crossed we should be.
Time 146.20.
P1 is just on his way down to the long left-hander now. I mean, worst case, we just have to hold off a little bit, right? I mean, the closest person behind us who's no stopping is 3 positions behind. Everyone else is going to have to stop before we do, right? So depends where other people come out in front, obviously. Honestly, I'm not too worried about the position now. I just kind of want to finish the race without pitting. Need to keep remembering to short shift on the straights. I'm not doing that. Sorry, Mike. I see your question there. It's a very long question to ask. I've not got a lot of time to read right now. I do apologise. I'm not interacting the most with chat right now, as much as I would like to. But I have a lot going on in my brain. Hey, Necro. How you doing, mate? I thought you might come in there a bit hot. And I had a moment out of sympathy, I think. Alright, we've got 3 laps of fuel and 4 laps to go. No pressure. Yeah, I mean, the main thing the force feedback has done is clean it up a lot. I'm happy about that. Like, I couldn't quite put my finger on what was different about it when I started driving. I'm like, why does this feel so different? And I was like, oh yeah, all of the fucking random noise has gone. So now I've been driving it a bit, I think I prefer it. It's a lot more chilled. I could potentially up the force feedback strength a little bit, potentially, from where we're at now. Because the main problem was it fucking rattled everything.
Time 146.30.
Alright, where is the hyper lead? This is the question. Where's lead hyper? It's down the main straight. Okay. Fine. We should actually be okay then. We can just let him come past the next 2 laps, right? So there's literally no one between me and him that's actually going to cost me a place, right? Or is there one? At the moment there's one. But he has less fuel than me. Like a lap's less fuel than me by the looks of it. We could be, with a real shout here, actually getting a really solid position for a track that I've been driving so fucking slowly. Where is he? Come around the final corner, the penultimate corner, alright?
6.30.
So far we've jumped 6, and everyone in front of me I think needs to pit because I don't think they'll be able to wait for the hyper. So everyone in front of me also has to pit. So we might get a few more out of that as well. Actually, it depends if they cross the start-finish line. Where is he? Oh, he's right behind me. There he is. Just coming down the hill now. Beautiful. Calculated. In which case, no, we're not going to get any more. Yeah, we're going to be P9 out of it. Because everyone else is going to cross the finish line before he gets there. Which means they'll do an extra lap compared to me. Because the finish line is so early on the straight. If the finish line was the other end of the straight, there he goes, then we would have jumped basically everyone. Depending on how many people are going to wait at the start-finish line. Right, check a flag. P9. There we go. We'll take that. We'll take P9. We definitely didn't get that on pace. I mean, on pace alone, get in. We're only beaten by one person who's got a lower rank than me. Oh. Through nothing but sheer pace alone, boys. 44.7. I mean, P7 down, we could have. I could argue that we were close to that, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So many DNFs, though. Jesus. Yeah, problem with Bimmer is it just cooks its tyres. I think that's still true of it, right? I think part of the reason we managed to do that is because we're in the Lexus and it's very softly on its tyres, right? I mean, Porsche seems to be the one. Force feedback. I haven't used it enough to say if I would prefer it or not. It's definitely different. I think I prefer it. It's definitely less noisy, which was one of my main complaints with it. It could do with being a bit more informative, but it's still not the best force feedback in terms of like giving you information. But it's better by way of not shaking the blood out of my hands anymore. Right, let's leave that. Plus 11. Whoop whoop. Hey, we gained a chunk. Whoop whoop. Yeah. Qualifying, we were shit. Oh wow, this is beautiful alignment, guys. That's great. Look at that alignment. You have your text flowing outside of the box. Cool. And here as well. Beautiful. Oh, did we beat that McLaren? I wanna. Where is he, the blue boy? Oh, guys, that McLaren DNF'd. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, the UI, like, standard LMU update has broken a number of things. It is also really clunky right now. It's just not loading very well at all. Let's just register for this quickly. Register. Like, this is fucking jank. This is all the wrong aspect ratio. Like, how do you change the aspect ratio? This, you can't actually sign up to the race if you click on this side of it. You have to click on the white bit. Like, how dumb is this? Like, alright, okay. they should go back to ordering this in terms of, oh fucking hell, gold 1 driver rank, and he's doing dailies. Brave man. Where are we, the leaderboard? That is the real question everyone wants to know the answer to. 511th. Where's the... What? Hair? What is this? Yeah, I know, but this is fitting a box in a fucking window. Like, I know they've changed their back end stuff, but this is like, here is display window. This is the rate, like the either pixel density or display ratio that you need to fit, and they fucked it up. Like, all right, I guess. I don't really feel like I want to try any other cars, to be honest. Maybe the Porsche, but it's so very different to the Lexus. I really don't want to keep jumping between cars. Yeah, probably some weird jank thing like that. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. You want to see my settings? I haven't gone in and fiddled the road feel stuff. I don't want any of the engine stuff in there. Force feedback. Might up that a little bit. So smoothing's still on 2. Additional force feedback effects. I don't. What does it? This doesn't tell me anything. Adjust intensity of additional force feedback effects. What are the additional force feedback effects? What does this mean? Does it mean this? Because I don't want this. This is just noise. Like, this is if you want immersion over anything else, which I get. I mean, you can't see because my mush is dying. So this is just if you want to 100. That seems excessive. This, I don't want any of this. This can go away. Well, this is noise, is it? Or is this noise? Because this is just flat out noise. Like engine vibrations and pit limiter is just, I want immersion, not fun. Alright, we'll give it a go. I'm pretty sure I'll be changing it pretty quick, but we finished that one. Can I go back to the one that, there we go. Alright, we'll give it a go. It depends if it starts shaking my teeth. Oh, no, I crashed. We're not allowed. No additional force feedback effects. We are. Das ist verboten. Was that hi? I would like the additional force feedback effects. No, this is not for you. Oh. Alright, okay. True Force, powered by Logitech. Cheeky little logo in there. Online. That one. That one. Sure. We'll find out, shall we? See if we have another crash to desktop. I'd like to think we're going to be a bit quicker in qualifying this time. So we've got a few more laps under my belt. Let's just chuck on one off. Chuck that one on. I might put that up a little bit. I think we could probably do with a little bit extra of that, you know. to be 93, I think, like that, wouldn't it? Oh no, guys, don't look at the secret source of the thing. Their setups. Oh my god, yeah, there's the noise. Alright, well we're not putting that to 100, that's for damn sure. We'll start it off at 50. Right, it gives me the gear shift clonk. I do like the gear shift clonk. Okay, this takes it back to... This is a bit more like old force feedback, but a little bit more muted. Yeah, this feels a bit more like what I was used to. But it's good that you can just reduce that overall noise. Because some of it's useful, but just not all of it. Like the noise you get from when the front tyres start like scrubbing heavily is very useful. Personally, I enjoy gear shift clonk. Yeah, more control is more better. That was the main problem with it. Is like I just wanted to get rid of some of it. I still think they should like break up a little bit more. I should have the option to add gear shift clonk if I want it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I tend to avoid smoothing. It just ends up feeling a bit numb to me. Is this a third gear corner? Or is it a second gear corner? I've been doing it wrong all race. Okay, we can do it third. See, there's quite useful. I can actually feel the limit of the front tyres a little bit more. I think the extra wang also helps a little bit as well. Because this car's feeling a lot more stable than it was last time. I didn't realise Moza had a built-in gear shift clonk. Is that just one like native in pit house, is it? I've missed that setting. I assume it just like detects every time we pull the paddle and just clonks it outside the sim, right? Need to stop braking before this corner. This one I do still need to brake for. A little bit. Ah.
Lap 146.
Okay, that's pretty still okay with tyres that aren't optimal. Oh, okay, fair enough. Bit deep. Need to come off the brakes on it. Get the nose to respond. might actually need a little bit more rear bias, you know, on the brake, so I can trail brake a bit more. Let's try 4951. That's much better. Much later apex than I was aiming for before. Yeah, much better wang through there as well. Oh, 40's in this one, is he? That's going to be very interesting. No, get off that curb. Piss.
Lap 146.22.
40's such a secret sweat, yeah. So it does seem like it. Okay, fair enough. I didn't realise Moza had a dedicated one. Must have missed that in the settings. Wouldn't surprise me though. I don't really look at it all that much. I kind of set it up to how I want it to be, and then just never really go back until it inevitably doesn't update and break the thing that I wanted it to do before. Yeah, this car's much nicer to drive now. No idea what he's lurking. I thought he might have been lurking somewhere. Yep. Oh, beautiful time.
Lap
There you go. 43.4. We'll take that. So more downforce is the problem. Hey, Silas, how you doing, mate? Oh, you accidentally slip up in Greek there, did you? Is that Greek? Can't tell. Or was that Hebrew? I don't know alphabet. Ah, yeah, he's here. He's there. We got triple purple set. Well, I mean, there was only 3 other people in the lobby at the time we set that lap. So the fastest lap time in the lobby was a 45 when we set the triple purple sector. So we're doing a little asterisk on that one, but we'll take it. You just got kicked out of the session. Beautiful. Greek, I thought so. Wait, I do know this. It's Faristo is thank you very much, right? And then Paracalo is you're welcome. I believe. I'm scraping my brain from when I went to Greece on holiday. No, I'm running Go's Portimao setup with a few little tweaks. Perfect. Beautiful. Screwed away in there somewhere. I know kind of phrases in other languages. Yeah, I'm running Go's Portimao setup with a bit of extra wang. I've been to Crete twice. I've been to Rhodes twice. Yes, twice, yeah. I've not gone mainland. I've only done islands. Qualifying load. So yeah, slip angle. So we're gonna go 2 extra clicks of wang. We're gonna go a little bit back on the bias, and then we're gonna add some fuel ratio in there. 93 is what we need. Lego. Whereabouts are you in? I assume you're all from Greece, Stelios, but you just typed in Greek and have the name Stelios. Which, from what I understand, is basically Stephen in Greece. Like, commonality-wise. Oh, the absolute chunder steer through there. Car, are we going to respond to any input? Yeah, you want to tweak it a little bit. Portimao ones is it's a little bit, at least the Lexus was a little bit loose. But as I say, I added a bit of wang, adjusted the brake bias a little bit, and I found like a second and a bit on my PB. Also, having just raced it for an hour probably helps. Blech. Right, we might need to raise the front ride height un poquito. Kefalonia. Yeah, I've Rhodes is probably my favourite island. I've been to Ixia and I've stayed in Falaraki as well. Crete is also very nice though. I've been to both Hania and Ifandos, I think it is the other one. The other airport. You're practicing Barcelona. Welcome in. You should have joined the 1 hour race that we're doing, madam. It is very fun. It is a fuel save race. I very much enjoy fuel save races. We managed to no-stop it even by having completely the wrong fuel ratio, somehow. Well, I know how. By being slow enough that we got lapped enough by the hypercars to make it. That's how we did it. I feel like Catalunya as well rewards more progressive braking because of the nature of the corners. I'm just saying it's going to be Barcelona is the 1 week I'm going to miss in the Need for Speed tournament because I'm up in Leeds at an festival. We'll take a 45.4 as an opener. We need to get the 43 now after that practice attempt, surely. I'm not going to be happy with anything less than a 43. A little bit more needed, I think.
Time
44.08.
1.03.
Still didn't get T1 right. Still braking a bit too late there. Oh, this one's gone horribly wrong. It's gone horribly wrong. Okay, I'm throttle a little bit early that time.
That time was a
43.8, there we go, beautiful.
1.3.
And of course Alex is up there at a 42.7, because of course he is. Thank you very much for the follow, Longsford, thank you very much, appreciate you. We'll wait to see where we come out. We're going to have to... Hey, it's Kadjid, how you doing? Hey! Right, we need to quickly go in and adjust this quickly, and then I need to go for a wee quickly. Load. Right. 9.3. Aero, we want 12. Let's do 11. We had 11 on the first run. I think the car felt better then. Don't look at any of the things you're seeing here. You're not meant to see that. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Did a few that? Of course you did. Of course you did. No, I'm not going to fuck around with camber. I'm going to leave that as is. Max laps, yeah.
And drivers go to the grid
Right.
for a race start.
We should be Gucci. BRB. Run. I'm here. I'm here. Oh. Where'd Ollie get? No worries, Stelios, mate. No worries.
Formation lap has started.
This is 35 laps. Which means we need to go +2. Where do we get? P11. Okay, we'll take P11. We're by Rainwright, who we were racing last time. We did get the freebie from. Right, this is one of the ones that everyone fucking Constantina's up at the top of the hill here, so we've got to be careful of that. Looking for a silver and purple Mustang that I can't see. Don't know if Ollie is actually in the Mustang though. Hold on your butts, boys. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Drive through for someone behind us. I was all kinds of loose on that curb there. That was not enjoyable. Thought he's got the run on me. Merc still looks to be an absolute beast in a straight line. Lots of murder death happening, as per usual. T1. An amazing rejoin there from the... or potential rejoin from the hypercar. Beautiful. Cheers, guy. How you been, mate? Not seen you in chat for a bit. Hope you're doing well. We got 40 nailed to our rear bumper right now. Oh, another dead hypercar. Another dead hypercar. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, man. What is going on? Leaving the hypercar, all kinds of room on the inside. Just because I want him to get the fuck away from me. Nice on the gold SR Longsford as well. That's good. This race is interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile off. Absolutely saw that send coming. Oh, there's Ollie. He's up in P1. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Right, so there's a weird fuel bug where it just sort of gives you 20, like it says, oh, we're going to make 20 odd laps with that, right? So we're going to ignore this first set of fuel warnings, and then it'll recalibrate itself in a second. Dead. Jesus Christ. Stefano, absolute murderer there. Oh, hello. Dead 8. Up to P7. This track is very difficult to monitor chat with, bear with. I've only really got the straights to really look at it. So bear with. Right, 29.2, 28.8. So we need to short save a little bit. And we need to LICO for like a lap and a bit. If you have a Portimao setup, Vadim, or if you use a setup shop, try that with a bit of extra wang, and it seems to work pretty well. That's what I'm running right now. Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ, I almost got killed. Because this track shares a lot of characteristics with Portimao. Like, there's a lot of long cambered corners, curbs you want to run, like a lot of trail braking. So the setup seems to work pretty well. So I need a bit of extra tweaking to it with like aero and stuff, just because this is more aero dependent track than Portimao is, because you haven't got the elevation to plant your car into the road as much, and the corners here are quite considerably high speed as well, like this corner here. Ugh. Which we still can't get right.
That time was a
44.8 to 44.2 to 44.3 to a 45.5. Okay. But I'm just really happy this is a potential fuel save race, a potential no stop. It makes me very happy. So happy that I massively understeer through this corner. Yeah, I mean, I use Go setups. I've also used Himo. I think I prefer Go's setups to Himo's in general. Go seems to be a bit more up to date. They just tend to suit my driving style a bit more, and they've got a couple of options when it comes to like safe and esport setups. So if you're like particularly confident at a track, you can run a scarier setup than an esport one, and there are some that are more scary than others. So I mean, setups aren't there to find you like 2 seconds a lap generally, unless it's like, I mean, it might do here just because again the nature of the corner. What are you doing? I'm about to get killed. I want that guy as far away from me as possible. But setups are there as like a stepping stone, so it's general track knowledge and general pace, then setups, then coaching when it comes to like trying to find pace. Because setups aren't a golden bullet. It's just another tool to help you find pace and have a car that's like more specifically set up for the type of throttle application you have at that track and the type of camber you need to sustain maximum grip for a corner, that kind of thing. I'm assuming this Aston Martin's a backmarker because the guy in front of this Lexus is a Porsche. I'm assuming this guy should be on the blue flag right now. Yeah, he is. Fair. And you know what? Fair. Not even going to say anything about that. Totally get it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the Aston doesn't need to dive out of the way, but it did look like he was defending quite hard at some points. So there is a certain point where you're like, dude, just get out of the way. I see I've only just noticed what's behind me. That's Mr. Ford. Ironically, in a Mercedes. Kind of feel like Fordy should actually just be perpetually in the Mustang.
Time 1:45.45.
He is quicker than me, but we are fuel saving more than him, so. Take with that what you will. Off track, yeah. trying to avoid using the brake there. Probably should. Although we got away with it. That was a much better line through there. Too early on the throttle that time. Jesus Christ, go behind it a 43.9. Wow. Is this the same Mustang? Is this the same Aston Martin? Yeah, I think the guy's just like, nah, fuck this. I'm just out. I'm just out. Alright, see you later. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Woofed! Mildly scary. Get off that curb, it will spin me out. Yep, that's fine. We'll take that.
Time 1:45.04.
I think we might need one extra lap. Just to be on the safe side. Hey RMK, how you doing, mate? Oh, gaggle of fucking hypercars coming through. Yeah, the update's pretty good, mate. Not gonna lie, the track's really nice. It's good to be back at Catalunya. It's been a while. I've not really raced this one since Forza, to be honest. Do like this track. It's surprisingly technical, especially in these cars where you don't have the highest amount of grip. But I'm really enjoying this hour-long race because it's a potential fuel save, no stop. You got to be able to +3 it, so it's not the easiest one to do. But we jumped about 7-8 people last time. We're the only one who's kind of getting there, getting the distance out of it right now. Everyone else looks like they're going to have to pit, really.
Time 1:44.46.
So we're on for potentially another good position. I forget what we got last time. We were +11, I think, last race. Helped a little bit by the absolute shithousery of everyone around us. The pace is quicker in this, though. Forecasting 36 laps now. Might need to like her even more than we did last time. My favourite GT3 car, like of all of them, is probably the Lambo, just because it sounds fucking awesome. But my favourite to drive in LMU is probably the Lexus right now. Ooh, dirty air, dirty air, dirty air. Whoa, got a bit twitchy there. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to John. He's more than 7 seconds back now. Don't know if he had a moment. I know the Merc does drop off pretty hard with tyres here. It's pretty harsh on tyres, this track. Come on, get out of the fucking way. Jesus Christ. Hypercar took forever to get off that corner. Oh dear. Hello, freebie. Please don't come back on the racing line. We'll take the freebie. Yeah, Ollie out in front, obviously. I mean, it was Alex, so either way, it's we're looking good for stream friends in this race. We are 3 of the top 6 right now. We can get 40 back in as well. I don't know what happened to him. He may have been hypercard. They are pretty vicious here, the hypercars, because they lose a lot of time if they're stuck behind a GT3, so they will dive from a million miles back. Especially as you want to open up the corner entries as much as possible here as well. So if you're taking like your normal line and there's a hypercar in 3 seconds or something behind you, he will probably send it. Oh, don't come back on there! Jesus Christ, man.
Lap 1:45.27.
A little wide, not great. Woofed. Oh my god, freebie, thank you. This is what happens when you get a free hypercar. People are like, ooh, I'll give you hypercar trash, you know? And you end up with this lobby. We're probably going to lose 2 positions to the guys behind. Okay, I shifted down, expected the send. I'm not gonna lie. The Mustang and the Porsche were ahead of me. I do think they will probably get past me again. Which is fine. I am better on fuel than both of them. Which is the main thing I'm focusing on right now. Because at the moment we make it. Even to 36, I think.
Lap 1:45.44.
Yeah, I mean the hypercars here aren't any better. It's this is split one, and man, the 2 races I've done of this so far, it's been absolute helmet, like weapons grade helmetry. In terms of like the standards. It's just having the throttle a little bit too long there. I'm not gonna fight this. We're in different races. Like he's got so much more VE than me. that we're doing 2 different races at this point. Oh, okay. There you go, Hypercar having time out in the wall. That was too much curb. Let's not do that again. What is going on? What is going on? Alex is having a mare. Has he been hypercard again? We've got a purple Rexy behind us. Ollie's trying to pull a pit stop gap to me, which he is doing quite well right now. I mean, I'm happy with mid 44s on the lift coast pace. +4 pace at 44s. Not too unhappy with that. Give Alex a little friendly flash. We are on the same strategy, me and Alex. So this is going to be interesting. We could actually, technically, me and Alex could be fighting for a podium here. I think Ollie has got a big enough gap where he doesn't need to worry about it. But me and Alex are on the same strat, we're on the same VE, we're both running the same race at this point. Come on, if you're going to go past, go past. I left you so much room on the apex there to carry speed. Fair enough.
Time 1:45.06.
So this could actually get very interesting now. Alex does not look like he's having fun with that BMW. It is twitching about all over the place. Can someone in chat remind me to save this setup at the end? Because this is actually feeling really, really nice right now. Like, really nice. Mustang having a Mustang moment. Apologies for the burp. I said at the end. At the end, Vilda. I appreciate you, but at the end, man. Holy Christ, this is a gaggle. Oh my god. How do we survive? I will see it get remembered. Unless we have a really, like, busy chat, you know? This is not that channel. We don't have a busy chat here. We have a great chat. I love you guys. It's just, it's very steady. You know? It's good. I get to catch all the messages. this is getting dangerous. This level of hypercars around is getting dangerous. Again, not going to fight this Porsche. If he wants to send it around the outside, I'm going to keep it tight. Different races. He's on 4% less VE than me. Holy shitballs. I am worried about 3 wide into here, though, with hypers around. Just going to back out of that. Don't want any of that. Don't want fucking none of it. Yep, like I said, don't want none of it. And my spidey senses were exploding then. Oh yeah, I mean this race is nothing but absolute smooth brain hyper car driver activity. This is peak smooth brain hypercar. But I was just like, do you know what? I've seen enough of the race and a half that I've done of this that I don't want any of this.
Lap 148.48.
Yeah, Hyperdonkey is a serious mental condition and does need to be studied. Oh my god, I'm nifty girly. I'll keep your head on a fucking swizzle here, Jesus Christ. Does mean we've dropped like 3 seconds to Alex though, which is important. I think the Porsche is trying to make the Lyco strat work. I think he's realised like he needs to do something to get himself back in this race. Because at the moment, me and Alex and Ollie are just sort of running away with it. Ollie's so far ahead that he has a pit stop in hand, almost. Especially when it gets to the pit stop window, right? And then other than that, me and Alex have it because we're at top 5 and we don't need to pit. So I think his Porsche's realised he needs to try now and get back into the VE race. Oh my god. Wow, the full speed rejoin. So I get the feeling Filthy Casuals have come back now that there's a new update. And they are just driving like absolute helmets because they don't care about their like ranks and stuff because they're not here enough.
Time 144.75.
We've dropped a little bit of our lift coast ability, so we need to try and get a little bit back. Don't know what the hell happened there. Happy to be the beneficiary of it though. Slightly worried we were going to go into a 3 wide moment, but thankfully Alex was smart. I can trust Alex. The only reason I did that move there is because I can trust him. I know he is going to leave me room. Dead?
Lap
Yeah, the only reason I went into that potential 3-wide move there is because I knew one of them was Alex, and I knew he was going to do me well. So I wouldn't have done that with anyone else at all. Wait, you're saying you've just broken your arm now, Stelios? Or is it... wait, what? Suspension arm, right, okay, Jesus. Clarification, man. I feel like Porsche's a bit annoyed. I don't know why, he's got past me already once before. He's only back there because he messed up.
Lap 144.96.
10-second freeze and end up in it. Right, okay, cool. I'd be worried there for a minute then. I was on number one, like, fuck me, you got that diagnosed quick. I'm pretty sure you were going in qualifying for an ELMS race not that long ago. But yeah, we're sitting pretty for this one, mate. We're on for a podium now, potential P2 on the road. Because both guys in front of us aren't making it without stopping. Ollie has to stop, but is 30 seconds down the road, so likely will be able, and he will be driving like a madman after his pit stop, that is for sure. Because he will not want to lose to me. But this is why I like the longer races, and especially ones where it plays into my strong points, like fuel saving. Like, this is what I love. I love these kind of strategy races, because I am quite good at maintaining a like consistent average pace and also being very efficient with VE. I will do a little bit of horn tooting on that. This is very much one of my strengths, is managing VE at a reasonably quick pace. Oh, my left tyres.
Lap 144.32.
You know, we're half second lap off of a guy who's full push right now. The Porsche, I think, has just realised that he's not making VE saving out, so he's just going to full push. Yeah, no, exactly that, Longsford. It's like, I am not the quickest of drivers by any stretch of the imagination, but I am better at most when it comes to strategy calls and sort of just planning out a race. I am better than your average bear when it comes to that sort of stuff. Yeah. I mean, Ollie's shown, like, if you have the outright pace, you can just fuck off into the distance. However, I don't have that outright pace, so we're going to be pretty close to him at the end of the race, I think. Managing our tyres and our fuel. You know, he got to about 30 seconds ahead and hasn't really got any further. I know his Mustang suffers quite a lot around here, and the Lexus is very good at managing tyre wear, even with its slightly thicker chunk to it with the new bop. For Ollie's, when it happens, it's probably be about 50 seconds, I think, with about 6 to go, 7 to go, something like that. No, it can't be 6. No, it might be, actually. Can't remember. Might be like with 5 to go, something like that. So it should be very interesting. If we can keep sub 45s, it's going to be very, very interesting. Very wide there, though. That's not what we want. We could actually push a bit more as well, because at the moment we're hedging that it might go to 36 because the pace is actually very quick. Well, the hypers are very slow and everything. Speaking of which, Porsche trying to get in there behind the hyper. Judged that fucking perfectly. Ooh, didn't judge that perfectly though. He's going to have me here. Probably going to have me here. I'm not going to fight it. It's not worth it. Drifted wide into me there. I left him space on the apex, he drifted wide on the exit. I thought he was going to absolutely fucking send it, but apparently not. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be the most consistent. He doesn't seem to be the happiest guy in the world, does he? He seems that he has real quick moments, but then he doesn't have the confidence to just get the move done. Like if he'd have just I lifted on corner entry there. If he didn't lift, well, I mean I don't know what he did, but I mean I lifted on corner entry. I don't know why the hyper suddenly going around the outside thing, but it was. He's very prone to mistakes as well. Like when he hooks it up, he's quick, but he just doesn't hook it up very often. I mean, P4 is dropping pace rapidly. I'm assuming he's killed his tyres as well. Again, having to leave space for a hyper that I'm assuming is going to lunge me and then doesn't. What is this hyper doing? Just get round me, man. Just get the move done. Be predictable, for Christ's sake. No, John. What, just now you deaded? Because you were catching up with me quite early on. Mate, this hyper needs to just get the fuck away from me. Seriously, just go away. Go on. Off you fuck. Into the yonder. That was a horrible line through that. Ah, damn. Whereabouts were you? You seem to have a good sort of early race. Like, you were behind me and then just sort of disappeared. I assume you had, like, some form of error or got hypercard or something.
That time was a 1:45.
There you go, hyperdoinked in there. Ah, that sucks, man. Oh my god, is this the same guy? I've got two of the most indecisive people behind me, and it is fucking terrifying. I'm not quite sure what this Mustang's doing. He's dropped off the pace so much. Has he just absolutely nuked his tyres? Yeah, the hypers have been a whole extra special breed here. I think this guy's just like absolutely shredded his tyres. Oh my god, is the Porsche actually going to get a move done? Nope.
That time was a 1:46.14.
Yeah, I mean, it's day one of the track, right? People are still learning it. Alex is coming back at us as well. He's been putting in some good times. We do need to pay attention to that. We need this Mustang to get out of the way. Because he's just doing omega lifts to, I don't know, try and save the pit stop at this point, but it's far too late. Right, we will actually defend Alex from Alex because this is full position with him. We might actually use a little bit of fuel and just try and get past this Mustang because he's being so slow into like T1. This one's going a lot better, mate. We're in with a shout of maybe sneaking a win. If we can keep close to Ollie. Because we're doing about the same sort of lap pace right now. And we're lifting coasting. And he's got a pit. So... we're potentially P1 on road right now. With the strategy that we're on. This Mustang has absolutely cooked his fucking tyres. Hopefully he won't put up any fight.
Lap 145.40.
So basically everyone ahead of us has to pit. That's where things are right now. Our biggest competition is actually Alex, who is that BMW in my rearview mirror. So he's our biggest competition right now. We might be able to afford to burn some extra fuel soon. We are, I think, +1 still at the moment. Yeah, I don't envy you doing it in the Aston. I hate that car. The Lexus is much better, in my opinion. For me, anyway, with my driving style. Turning too early. Just give me the penalty. 0.75, first one of the race. Fine. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, we're going so deep. Oh, because it's quicker, that's why. Apparently. Yeah. Hey Paul, how you doing, mate? You were so bad with well, I mean, it is very different in terms of what the game wants you to do versus iRacing. So how it wants you to control the car and stuff. The cars are a lot heavier. You have to be a lot more preemptive in sort of how you want to set up for the corners than you do in iRacing, I think. Like, it just feels like you have to lumber this giant thing around. The tyres are obviously very different as well, and how the car reacts on and around the limit. Which is a large bit of being fast, is just obviously dancing around that limit, right? Oh my god, hypers, why? I know there wasn't really much that guy could do, it was just frustrating.
Lap 145.16.
45-1. Yeah. If I were Alex, I would just let the Porsche go if he's trying to fight. Because he's just not in our battle right now. We're potentially fighting for P1, 2 and 3, all 3 between us. Depending on how the pit stops fall. I think we jump Ollie in the pit, personally. I think we come out ahead. He's got 3 more laps. He's got to lose at least like 40 seconds with a pit stop, right? But he's not taking tyres, and they're going to be shagged. We've looked after ours. We can figure out if we actually have any spare fuel to push a little bit more. I think we've got P2 easy. P2 is only 26 seconds down the road. No, please don't be the Courage the Cowardly Hypercar. Yeah, but Catalunya this has got quite a long pit lane, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, why have I just decided to just change exactly how I put my inputs in on the last one of the last fucking laps? It's gonna be close. We'll put it that way. It's gonna be close between us. I'll probably push my brake in a little bit further there as well, now we're lighter on fuel. Yeah, you know, you're probably right. It's probably going to be within about 5 seconds or so. I reckon we could probably see Ollie coming out as we're going past. It's going to be that close. I think we've got P2. I think we're a lock for P2 right now. I don't think he's going to have time to make up the sort of the 10-ish seconds. Needs a better line through there. Keep messing my line up. We've definitely got podium as long as we don't mess it up. Oh, it's Courage the Cowardly Hypercar again. This guy just will not go away. He scares the living piss out of me. I think we've got loads of fuel to play with now. Ollie has been managing his fuel for the second half of the race, so he's not far off making it. I'm too busy worried about everyone else's fuel missing the fucking braking point. There. So we just thrown away half a second. That could be very crucial at the end of the race. Yeah, no, Ollie can't make it with saving, but he spent the latter part of the race saving to have a shorter pit stop. Basically, he's been out so far in front, he's been able to manage. So rather than having to go full chat for the entire race, he's managed to make it so he only actually needs to get like 2 laps worth of fuel rather than like 6. Because at one point we were about 10% ahead of him. And now we're only about 5, so he's definitely been managing his VE. Just smart. Obviously, because it's Ollie. Right, there's P3.
Lap 1:45.26.
I think we could probably push a little bit more because I don't think it's going to 36. I think we've got 36.5 in the tank. So I think there's probably a couple of areas I don't actually need to lift and coast so much. Don't ask where I was going for the second half of that corner.
Lap 144.56.
I think Ollie is just going to be short of it. Maybe we don't get P2. I think P2 may actually have enough. What was it? I think it's 4% per lap, something like that. It's either 3 or 4%, one of the two. So maybe P2 does have enough. I've oversaved. Oh, hello. Still, yeah, true, yeah, true. Is Ollie pitting? I feel like he has to pit this lap, right? No, he's gone round again. He's usually doing a one-lap splash and dash. No! Why? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. We threw away a win. Right, we need to get Alex now, somehow. Oh my god. Fucking choke. Fucking choke. That's probably P3 now as well. I don't think we get out in front of Ollie after that. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed at myself.
That time was a 150.2.
Fuck's sake, man. Right, let's try and get back in front of Alex. We were still lapping quicker than Alex. I mean, if that's not the most on-brand thing, I don't know what is. I think we've got half a lap of fuel to burn, so I think maybe we just push a little bit on this lap and the next lap. I think I've definitely got more tyre than Alex has as well. Ollie has to pit this lap. Like, he has to pit now. This is a man who I've seen do a lap of Kota with 0.6 in the tank, so don't underestimate his ability to just not, like, basically not move to make sure the car gets to the pit lane. Like that, see? I think we just threw away a win. He's 40 seconds ahead. I think we come out side by side. Or we come out just behind him. We see him disappearing into the distance. Yeah, he's out there. God damn it.
Time 144.74.
P2 went round. Alright. The fact we can't come out close to him, he's still 10 seconds down the road. I mean, surely P2 is going to get a stop-go at this point. There's no way he's making it, surely. Nah, no way. Is it going to be Ollie, Alex, me on the podium? I mean, it should have been Ollie, me, Alex, let's be real, but we only have ourselves to blame for that. He did make it. P2 did make it. Fair play. Ah, piss. Damn it. .42.9 is, yeah, that's very quick. Yeah, that was just a really fucking interesting. This is an interesting race all round, that one. Can't believe I fucking looped it with 3 to go. God damn it. Yeah, how P2 managed to limp that thing across with 2% VE for that final lap. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. But, I mean, at least Alex got the podium, you know. Yeah, I mean, thankfully I lost the place to Alex, so it can't be too bad, so. Impossible to do a no-stop with the Stang. Okay. I kind of feel like challenge accepted. Someone's telling you to look the replay. Raymondo is saying look the replay, apparently. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Is that where you? Is that when you lost the one where you lost it? That was a good race. I think we've got time for one more as well. If we do one more, it starts at, I mean, it's going to go till 2 o'clock. I probably shouldn't do one more, but. Oh dear, that's not good. That would be why I was catching up with you and why you were dropping back so much. So I did catch you right at the very, very end. Like, I was catching you over the next couple of stints, but... Alright, Longsword, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good evening. Alright, John. Have a good evening, mate. I probably should go to bed. I'm back to work tomorrow, so after my week off. Sad that's not 38. Can I view these results yet? You're telling me that it's gone up, and I can see my thing's gone up. Yeah, Alex was pretty quick in a straight line. That's for damn sure. I still really enjoy the Lexus. The Lexus, even with him being a thick boy now, I still was actually really enjoy driving him. This one I feel would be more hectic. Is it just broken? Is this the one that I have a 2 up arrow thing is actually just broken? Right, we're just gonna. I just want to quit the game and come back because I want to see that. Probably just because you've done more laps in it, Ollie, to be honest. Like I was lapping there at my first race quali pace while fuel saving. Yeah, I was lapping consistently for like 6 or 7 laps in a row at like 44.5, just over and over and over again while fuel saving. So, like, I think it's like your pace could just be you've done a lot more laps in it than you'd done before you started the TSC race, basically. Like, I've found 4 seconds this evening. I started at 47, I think. It was my first warm-up lap that I did. And I got down to a 43.4 or something we did in that practice session before quali. Qualied at 44, 43.9, 43.8, something like that. Do we do it? So if we go, this is going to start going from. It's going to go till 2 o'clock, isn't it? Basically. Profile. He's just actually broken. No, okay, no. +7. I mean, part of me wants to farm this to finally get silver, like silver 2 DR. And the longer this goes on, like the more time I give people to get up to speed, the less likely that's going to happen. And also, the more Lexuses that you're just going to arrive, you know. Who did I lose to a driver? Oh, that'll be P2, was obviously a lower rank, apparently. Qualified level from 18. So because I was... fucking qualifying, man. The amount of impact qualifying has over your actual DR is disgusting. Considering it's just a couple of laps over... That's an hour-long race where I made up however many positions it was I made up, +7 or whatever. And I managed to manage a no-stop. And the game's like, yeah, but, you know, we need to take some DR away because you weren't really quick enough because, you know, that guy who should be slower than you out-qualified you over those 3 laps you did quali. Alright, let's just discount the other 35 or 36 that I did during that race. Makes no sense. It was Courage the Cowardly Hypercar as well. He was fucking annoying. Might have been this guy. He would just constantly hang around. Yeah, it's not great. But, you know, we had a good race. 44.3 while Lyco in. Can't complain. Can complain. Right. I think I probably should call it there because I've got work tomorrow. First day back after a week and a bit off. Probably should be a little bit refreshed, you know. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I may sneak in and do another stream. Well, actually, installation for the shed's not turning up till Friday which means I'm not really going to be working on it this week. So we should probably get another stream in this week, at least one, maybe two. We got P4, guy. We dumped P3 with 3 to go. We looped it coming into the hairpin at the end of the infield straight. But we only dropped it to Alex, so it's not too bad. If we dropped it to anyone, we dropped it to one of the guys in the stream. So that's not too bad. I hope your race went well as well, mate. Yeah, it is what it is, but it's not the end of the day. Yeah, say P4 from P11. Not going to complain too much about that. You're over its worthless. yeah, pretty fair. Right, well, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try and get an early night. I need to work on the Lexus livery at some point as well for Need for Speed. But yeah, I should hopefully get another 1, if not 2 streams in this week. Probably be Thursday, the next one. Just because Wednesdays is generally quite busy. And then maybe we sneak one in over the weekend as well. But yeah, cheers for hanging out, guys. I hope you enjoy the new patch. Hope you guys get on track and try Catalunya. It was really fun. I'm really enjoying it. This work experience one, if you can survive the hypercars, is a lot of fun as well. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Catch you later. See you.